What's good, Healthy is fam? It's your girl Queen. See me back on your screen. Can you see me? Can you see your girl now? How about now? Cool, that's what's up. Hope you guys are doing good and feeling good. Did you calm down moment and breathing? Staying true and staying prayed up. Okay, so guys, your girl is back with another tag. I was tagged by Emma from the Montgomery Family Channel. This will be the second tag that I will be doing that she tagged me in. She was tagged by Bajan Treasures, and Bajan Treasure was tagged by Life with Mike. Okay, and so Bajan Treasure tagged Emma, and that's how I got to me. Emma tagged me. All right, and this is your girl. Okay, ready to do this tag. So y'all ready for this? And so my setup is that I have my fan right there, right behind me right here. I have my book set up right here with the questions on it on a stool on top of some boxes so I can read my questions. And I have my water. Okay. Well, I already killed a lot of that. Trust and believe. All right. Get back on this. I've been sweating. All right, guys. So y'all check out Emma from the Montgomery Family Channel. She's awesome. She does some wonderful vlogs over there. She loves to cook, and she shared, a lot of things that she's doing. She did a house transformation. She's still working on that. She did a bedroom. It's beautiful what she did. And she also like to do grocery hauls and shopping, take us wherever, and just enjoy the day and stuff with Emma. So y'all go check her out and you'll see for yourself, okay? All right, so your girl gonna go ahead and get ready to dive right into this here tag. Okay, guys, the first question is, are you having anxiety or stress from being in so much? No, I am not. I'm actually fine. I keep my mind, thinking positive, and do my meditation and prayer for good energy and peace, and pray, all the time for God to give us all strength and to keep us, to cover us and protect us, and been doing that for quite some time. So no, I don't have any anxieties. I did have anxiety, and I can't say from time to time, once in a good old while, I can't say it won't hit, because I think we all still get those emotions sometime or another in our lives. We're not perfect. So yeah, I can't say that I have had anxiety really bad. I've finally been able to deal with it and cope with it better. So that's what's going on with me. Next question, number 2. Have you been able to find supplies in your local store? Yes, we've seen and purchased some of these items. They have bleach. I've seen the bleach, toilet paper, paper towels. We already have a whole bunch of sanitizer and big things of sanitizer and wipes. So we haven't had to have that for a minute. But I have been able to find the necessary supplies that we need for our home. Number 3, do you enjoy eating more meals out versus eating in? No, we enjoy eating in a whole lot more. A heck of a lot more, especially since we became pescatarians. We have learned to experiment with different foods, and so we're getting good with that. We're getting better all the time with that. We still have stuff to learn, but that would be the reason for sure. And I'm having fun trying to figure out different things that, mix and match up and fix up to make some good and delicious healthy meals as possible. Okay, question number 4. Are you cooking more from recipes or from eating from frozen foods? Okay, definitely neither. Well, recipes more than frozen foods, but we do have some things that come from the frozen section, not the frozen foods, but it's in the frozen food section. A lot of the vegan stuff that we get is frozen, but we don't get as much vegan stuff to say that it's a lot of frozen. I mean, we get vegan stuff, but what I'm saying is, it the way we get it, you have to kind of know about it. It's like they have like turkey patties. They have with gravy that's is vegan. It's mostly like plant-based stuff. So that's why I'm trying to say, it's frozen, but it's not frozen. I mean, I guess you would probably say, well, is it frozen or is not frozen? It is frozen, already made plant-based foods, okay, vegan food. And we don't get our foods from nowhere else. In other words, like all of the rest of the frozen stuff we don't mess with. We just get like the vegan or Morningstar, a little bit of Morningstar because we try not to do too much soy. But anywho, we do get the frozen vegan food, okay? So, but it's not how you think, because like we get the frozen meatless crumblers. That's like our ground beef. Um, they have chicken strips. We get our chicken strips that we love. They can go in a lot of stuff. Sometimes I get the burritos that are healthy burritos with good stuff in them, cilantro and uh, red peppers and roasted peppers and quinoa and a whole bunch of different stuff. And I was just trying to think how else to really put that, because once you get used to how the vegan food comes, you'll understand better. Okay, so, okay, question number 5, guys. Once all this is over, would you stock up on items in case it happens again? I've always stocked up on items. I've never not done that. Believe it or not, I've always been the type of person. I started it too here at the house. Always keeping things as much as possible on deck, because you just never know when you're going to need stuff, right? And I don't like to be without things if something should pop off. So that's just how I am. So I try to make sure we have the necessary medical supplies that we need. And we do have food in our storage room as well. And just other things. Have a alert radio, which we got our phones now for that as well. But I even have the old, alert radio. So that go to show you, because I've been got that long time ago. And so yes, we all already do those things, keep supplies in the house and everything. It's number 6. How has this crisis affected you and your family? Me, it's just really still been like in the general, like what kind of like how it's affected everyone. You know, as far as just getting out and going places, trying to be careful about that. The change is jaw dropping, because it's new, but things change. People change, situations change, and yes, this is a deep change, and it hasn't been a great change, that's for sure. But hopefully that'll change eventually. So as far as anything else with me as far as change or affected me, just trying to get used to the new norm, because this pretty much is going to be the size of it. As far as the family, the kids especially, they've been affected because, they can't get out and go to school. They're not seeing their friends. They're not spending the night with their friends and all that stuff. You know how that go with kids. So, and as far as us, all of us, family, just period, we still can see each other. We can roll up. You can say, hey, but the hugging, it can be kind of emotional. And, I'm sure that's for a lot of us, all of us. So, I also want to say on that issue of this crisis affecting us, we still take the time to, and make time for, quality time. And we spend time together doing things, like we still do the workouts. We'll still, try to play some good games and mind games, and, just to keep going and keep moving, and we'll work out together. You know, we do a lot of things together, you know. And I try to teach them things, the girls, you know, stuff we can learn. I love doing that. And so, yeah, so we still entertain one another. You know, we have talks and discussions, you know. We make sure we keep, you know, talking amongst each other to, along with the kids. So, yeah, guys, we just, you know, we still try to make sure we stay family oriented, you know, and just keep sharing good, you know, positive things with one another. I'm trying to say among or with, and so I'm trying to say all these different words, but yes, y'all get it. Number 7. Do you guys go out and get your own groceries, or do you do pickup? Do not use pickup. Love to go out and get my own stuff, preferably, unless something, you know, turned it that way or pushed it that way, you know, that we had to use that service. It's nice to know that it's there, but I like to shop for my own food, you know, and I be liking to check out other things that we may want to try and eat and stuff like that. So the pickup person can't do enough for me. Number 8. When you go to the store and people get too close, does it bother you? Yes, it does. Especially if you all in my personal space. I'm going to need you to stand back, okay? For real. See, and coughing and sneezing, just making sure that you cough the other way, you know, I mean, like in your arm or in your shirt or whatever, and not on me, okay? So a person should treat a person how they want to be treated, okay? That's all I got to say about that, okay? Because a lot of people like being close to you for some reason. So it looked like the more I tried to step away from them, the more they kept coming up on me. And I'd be like, what is the problem? I had to tell a lady literally, I need for you to look at the lines on the floor and kind of stand back. I said, I'm looking at the lines. I'm following the 6-foot thing here. I'm, you know, the lines on the floor right here, you know. And she was like, acting like she was all out of it. You know, people don't like you to tell them something, you know. And I wasn't being funny. I'm just telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep myself protected and you, okay? So neither one of us may have it. And I pray to God we don't. But you need to step back, okay? And that's all I got to say about that. But so just as long as people just don't be right in my personal, I'm good. Number 9. Do the people in your neighborhood take this virus seriously, or do they just go on as business as usual? They take it seriously from what I could see. I see people wearing their masks. Neighbors have concerns and voicing concerns about it to me. And so, yes, they take it seriously. All right, guys, that's going to do it for these questions, for this tag. All right, once again, a tag done. So I'm going to let you guys go. I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you, Emma, so much for tagging me. I'm going to leave the names of the people in the description. The Bajan Treasures and Life with Mike and Emma. Okay, so I posted her name here and whatnot. So check them all out, their channels. And if you guys enjoyed this, y'all go ahead and like up. Tell a girl what you're thinking, okay? All right, y'all take healthy care, stay healthy conscious, and fridge friendly, and all that good stuff. And I love you guys so much. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Please hit that notification bell if you haven't already, so that you will be notified whenever we upload and you do not miss an upload. All right, so y'all make sure y'all check out my community posts as well. I'm always posting over there from time to time. Love y'all so much. And until next time, I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Peace, love, and light. Hi guys, like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to turn on post notifications so that you will be notified whenever we upload.